It's time to introduce the starting five for your Charlotte Hornets. At center, 6'11", number 24, Mason Plumlee. At forward, 6'7", from Kentucky, number 25, PJ Washington. At forward, 6'7", number 20, Gordon Hayward. At guard, 6'1", from Louisville, wearing number 3, Ted Rozier. At point guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1,
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LaMelo Ball saw this coming. He said, quote, "My whole life I always knew I was going to the NBA. I had my life planned out. I knew I'd have stardom. My whole life I thought I was the star. I can't even say I'm a rock star. It's something other than that. I'm something rare." Guys?
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Pacers, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, Charlotte, neck and neck at the top. They're tied in first place.
You know, for the Hornets, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at point next to Dorte. They're the backcourt. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Washington a screen. Rozier from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. First quarter of play, a minute in. Hield from outside. That shot off the mark. And Charlotte going the other way now. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Pacers ball.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Turner. It's Dorte on the wing. Back to Hield. 6 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Hayward. Here's Hield. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Ball against Halliburton. Washington a screen. Ball. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
2 minutes.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. From outside the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Hield's got 5 now.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Here's Ball. 15 in his last outing. The 3 from Washington. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Turner. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Hield passes to Smith. And here's Hield. Lets it go from deep. Smith outside. Another shot. The Hornets pull it in. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Looking at last year, they took this team to the woodshed in the season series.
Plumlee against Turner. Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
We know this about Gordon Hayward. He can score from 3, he can get to the mid-range, and he can score if you allow him that kind of interior position.
Here's Duarte, pounded by Rozier. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Hayward. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for Ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Smith, defended by Halliburton.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Duarte. 5 points in the game. Indiana again missing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Pacers out in front, up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Halliburton. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Kelly Oubre out there with Smith. Then it's Jalen McDaniels. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. That's the Hornets 5.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents, guys, played Division I basketball.
All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have 2 college players, 2 high-level college players, it automatically means you've got 2 high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that.
And he can't get the first one. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Smith. And he can't hit the second. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Offensive rebound, Richards. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand, but we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
The first one falls.
We will look back on Buddy Hield's career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he provided no matter what team he played for.
Hield hits them both. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Now here's Hayward. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I think you simply have to respect Gordon Hayward's passing ability. This guy knows how to take advantage of space in the screen and roll.
Ball against Halliburton. Tipped away. Ball with a steal. And they're on the run. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Ball's got his second bucket on the night.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Junior, second personal foul, second team foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. There's a screen by Turner. Brissett. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Back to Plumlee. It's tipped. Hield on the wing. He's covered by Oubre.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Hornets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The fourth spot held by the Pacers.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
And Rozier, here we go.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
Terry Rozier III at the line for two.
First free throw is good.
Well, Terry Rozier has more than proven he's very capable of being a starter. Can score it, excellent facilitator, and brings an edge every time he touches the floor.
So he gets them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Duarte. Halliburton with the ball. Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
Tyrese Halliburton at the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Halliburton against Smith. Washington, a screen on Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Washington passes to Oubre. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
20.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And Kenny, were there any specific teams you looked forward to playing?
I mean, any team Shaq was on, because you had to be hyped for that, you know, especially when you got Akeem, when they go head-to-head. I always look forward to that.
Yeah, you're lucky you had him, Kenny, because you were terrified to come down into the paint.
Not true. I wasn't terrified, just a little bit shaky.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Being a trunk slammer ain't easy. hostile environment, and these guys are unfazed.
Yeah, it's tough to win on the road in the NBA. Loving the confidence. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. On the floor for Indiana. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Smith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Hield in at the three, the small forward. There's the three. The shot off that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Ball passes to Plumlee. Oh, stolen by Turner. In transition, here come the Pacers. Smith inside, guarded by Hayward. Halliburton misses. Charlotte trailing. Washington outside. Pass to Hayward. Ball against Hield. It's stolen by Halliburton. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Hield, a screen on Ball. Outside Hield, takes the three, knocks down the triple. Hield's got 10.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Here's Duarte. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Ball passes to Rozier. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Let's give a huge hand to your Honeybees.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Mathurin, pounded by Ball. And there's the screen.
2 minutes.
And it's Mathurin missing.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 5. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. A minute 31 left in the third. Here's Matherin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's Hield, missing. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game is ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Pass to Turner. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
At the line for Charlotte, Gordon Hayward, taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Well, Gordon Hayward seems to get better and better every year this guy is in the NBA. And the thing maybe that's my favorite about him, he does whatever is requested to put the team in a position to win.
Bataze's checked in for Indiana. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hield. McDaniels with some nice D.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. It's Dorte on the wing, covered by Smith. Outside Hield. Pass to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Drains the triple. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Kelly Oubre out there with McDaniels. Then there's Dennis Smith. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at the 2. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's Ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play, Doris.
Well, from the outset, BA, he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills. continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility. Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Now here's Hield. Here's Batase. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
And that one misses. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Now here's Halliburton. Back to Hield. The 3-ball. Ball with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
McDaniels, a screen on Halliburton. Here's an 8-footer. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So for the Hornets, Plumlee comes in for Richards, and Washington is subbed in for McDaniels. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball passes to Rozier. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to Ball. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Hield for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Pacers lead by 1.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1:51 left in the game.
If you want a t-shirt, you have
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Allie, thank you. .151 left in the fourth. Pass to Rozier. There's ball with a three. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Halliburton with the ball. Here's Matherin. Tipped. Oubre passes to Ball. Washington, a screen on Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And it's Matherin missing. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the right side. Halliburton against Ball. Smith with the rebound. Now the Pacers with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Smith with a screen on Ball. Pass to Matherin. There's the triple. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of applause to your Hornets.
Hayward, he's checked in for Oubre. Fields checked in for Indiana. Rozier finds Ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Rozier. The three is up. Rebounded by Hield. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
15 seconds left in the game, and they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, and the third team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton at the line, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Pass to Hayward to win the run. The rebound by Turner. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Indiana winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Miles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, so second half I think we came out there and really established our defense as we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Buddy Hield.